Let me share with you a quick story. I once met a guy who had an entire shelf full of trophies, medals, and plaques. You know the type, the kind of person who has more awards than space in their living room. I asked him, "Which one of these means the most to you?" He smirked and said, "None of them." Now, at first I thought, well, aren't you just brimming with overflowing gratitude? But then he explained, every single one of these trophies represents a moment, but it doesn't represent the struggle, the sweat, the growth. These trophies are just reminders. The real reward is what happened on the way to getting them. And right there, he nailed the mindset of inner excellence. Let's be honest. Winning feels great. It is. It's like biting into a perfectly cooked steak. It's like hitting all the green lights on your way to work, or like finding an extra fry at the bottom of the bag. Winning is awesome. Sure beats losing. But here's the thing. If winning was the only reason you show up, you'll be empty when the game ends. Think about the Olympic athletes who train for years, decades, for a race that lasts only a few seconds. If their entire identity is wrapped up in the medal, what happens when the race is over? Even if you win. Clara Hughes, an Olympic speed skater, won gold, but later wrote in her journal, "In my heart, it's clear to me why I go to the line time and again. It's not the medal I'm after. Medals are the things I send to my mom in Winnipeg." So let's just stop there for a moment. This woman won an Olympic gold medal and mailed it to her mother like it was a Christmas card. Why? Because the medal wasn't the reward. It was the journey, the discipline, the pursuit of something greater than herself. That's where the real value was. So the lesson, stop competing just for the prize. Compete to grow, to learn, and to push yourself beyond what you thought was possible. We don't climb mountains to stand on the top. We climb mountains to become the kind of person who climbs mountains. So let me ask you, what's your Everest? Is it starting a business even though you don't feel ready? Is it getting in shape when you've told yourself you're not the gym type? Is it learning a new skill when everyone around you doubts you? The goal is not just to reach the summit, but to see who you can become on the way to the summit. And to be that person, you're going to train harder, you're going to think differently, you're going to break through obstacles, you're going to build resilience. And by the time you reach the top, you're not the same person who started from the bottom. The trophy, the degree, the paycheck, those are the markers, but the real value is in the stretching, the struggle, the self-discovery. Here's an uncomfortable truth. If you never struggle, you never grow. So imagine this. What if you woke up tomorrow and everything was easy? You roll out of bed whenever you want and your body is already toned and buff, jacked. Your dream job calls you and says, "Hey, we're doubling your salary. Hope that's okay." And every meal that you make magically cooks itself and it's perfect. Sounds great, right? Well, it might, but really you're setting yourself up for boredom. Because the truth is we crave the challenge because it shows us who we are. We all want to be winners, but we can't win if we're not playing. And it's the adversity, that challenge that forces us to level up. It's those obstacles that reveal what we're really made of. It's the struggle that turns average people into warriors. The most successful people on the planet, they don't avoid obstacles. They lean into them. So the next time you hit a wall, don't complain, dust yourself off, and then celebrate, because that challenge is what's shaping you. So peak performance isn't about being the best in the world. It's about being the best you in the world. There's a difference between being better than others and being better than yesterday's version of yourself. Some people are going to run faster than you. Some people are going to make more money than you. Some people are going to have fancier vacations, cooler Instagram feeds, bigger houses than you. That's okay, because your race is your race. Your climb is your climb. The only real question is, are you better today than you were yesterday? Now, let's make this real. How do you actually live this mindset of inner excellence? 3 steps. Step 1, compete with yourself, not against other people. Set goals based on where you are and your progress, not somebody else's achievements. Measure your success by growth, not trophies. 2, lean into the hard stuff. Instead of avoiding challenges, look at them like the gym for your mind and soul. And when life gets hard, you say, good, this becomes my training ground. This becomes my gym. And 3, enjoy the climb. So don't obsess over the finish line, and start appreciating every step on the way to the finish line. Find joy in the process, in the discipline, in the experience, in the journey. Winning is cool. It's great. It's great. But here's what's better. Becoming someone so strong, so resilient, so excellent that the outcome doesn't define you. You define it. So next time you're chasing the goal, remember, the medal is just metal. The win is just one moment. The real reward is who you become in the process. So go out there, climb your mountain, and raise the level of excellence in your life. And I want to know, what's your mountain? What's your Mount Everest? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear it. And thanks for watching.